Now we're gonna get into one of the meats of the stream, one of the sweet, juicy meats of the stream. Berry juice, juicy berry baby meat. This is gonna get wacky. This is gonna get weird. This is apparently Smurf In Hand. Berry baby 1000, and we've got wanna go to playground, and it looks like the berry's not gonna make it to playground. We've got like some conjoined berries, but don't worry, we chopped the head off of one of them here, or ate it off or something. Blueberry process, berry inflation, berries, the end. Well, you know, we gotta see the end. Let me make sure I can even show this, because it is quite graphic. I think I can show this, I don't know, again, it's like MS Paint, so whatever. Hi there! You're probably wondering why I'm unhappy. No, I can hear the baby. Yeah, you won't stop crying. It's doing my head in. My name is... Okay, that's a lot. My name is Shelly, and 10 years ago I opened up my home to 2 babies. One was a strawberry baby, the other a blueberry baby. Yeah, we got the baby noises. You know the story! Oh, jeez. So this is a whole narrative. Berry baby lost his brother to a vicious woman. And then this is some kind of berry preg or something. Okay. Yeah, the berry gets exploded. I guess this is the brother that's being exploded all over people here. That's little berry hands and legs and feet and blood and guts and skeleton all over this guy. And only just managed to survive having his scalp torn off. Oh, isn't that cute, though? Because he survived, though, because now we can care for the baby, because it's cute. Zol, the woman, ended up killing herself after being tormented endlessly by people. Baby Keeler, they called her. Rip Zol. Well, yeah, I mean, it sounds like you... I mean, the baby did explode all over people, so, I mean, I guess if that's your fault, you know. But we were wrong! Uh-oh, berry babies don't grow up! So, Strawberry's kids all grown up now, but Berry Baby is still a baby. So this is he cries, he doesn't stop, he just cries endlessly, hours on end. He wants baby food, he wants milk, he's tired. There's always something. So this is like a very specific fascination. This is pretty similar to the thing with the Smurfs, where it's like, I don't know, it's like this is the type of person, whoever wrote this, who's like gonna wind up like killing their fucking family, and it's like, oh, well, they needed to die. This was mercy killing. She had a cold, so I had to kill her. I had to put her down. That was no way to live. Allegedly, of course. But... Zol and Jane were right. I'm glad Zol managed to take one down, but now I have to look after a help baby berry. What? I'm glad Zol managed to take one down. Yeah, I'm glad they murdered this thing. This is what they're saying. This is what this person's saying. That's pretty blatant. Oh, what's responsible? Raise the child? I mean, I guess if it is gonna live forever as a screaming, crying baby, it's like, what are you gonna fucking do with this thing? But then that is a scenario that this writer has invented. So, I don't know. It's kind of like if you write a story where it's like, hey, there's one man on Earth and every woman wants to fuck him. It's like, well, I guess that might make sense because there's one man on Earth, but you did make the story be that way, so... Alright, I think it's about to get graphic. Oh, we're tearing off the fingers. Okay. No, I'm not gonna be muting the noise, everybody. You're gonna have to listen to it. Yeetus the blueberry fetus. So here's Zol's grave. This is the baby grave, I guess. A screaming berry baby? Oh, the baby wasn't dead? Wait, what's happening? Vengeance will be mine. Is this about to turn into a... It hurts very much, everybody. There you go. And then the head explodes. And that's good. Lots of nice berry juice. Liberated at last! Just a little bit of... We did it! I fucking murdered that baby! Hell yeah! Get fucking wrecked, baby! Should have been better at dodging my fucking torture, baby! Fucking loser! Idiot! Oh, no, she's not liberated. You were one of the people who called me baby killer. Who? Is this the lady that died? What? Oh, now there's a vortex. Oh, I don't know what happens now, you psycho. Oh, everyone's dead. Okay, so everybody got what they deserved, especially the babies. Rest in peace, Zola and Jane, and definitely not the babies. They fuck them, honestly. Rest in pieces, Berry Babe. There you go. That's good. Very respectful. So that's the end of Berries. Berries the end there. And, you know, Stop from 4 years ago. So people found this, I think, before the era of, but like 11 years ago. Oh my god, I love that book. Like, people, you know, this channel, again, this is a video from 12 years ago, so this was a while ago. Blueberry Process. Berry Boy, I think, is the most popular video here. 21 seconds, and they're pulling off his brain. Or just the scalp, you know, not the brain necessarily. Let's see Berry Boy's scalp tear. Yeah, I mean, no, it's fine, though. This is fine. This is just, you know, this is just some artistic expression. Don't worry about it. You know, you can't judge whoever made this. You know, what do you know? What do you know? Berry inflation over here. Brutality to all three baby berries. So the giant blueberry baby spits out the pacifier. This is the one I saw last night with some people. It is concerning, like, where she got the audio for this. And here's the evil Haggard mother. Or somebody. Okay. And I guess they're gonna pop the baby berry. Oh no, okay, they're doing this now. Alright, that's good. She's got like an SFX folder with like screaming, dying berry baby 1.wav. Brutalized child 2.mp3. Now we get more torture here, and they're sleeping. They're peacefully sleeping, you know. But don't let that stop them. Somebody says, Claw, I'm going to unsub if you don't find better content. Listen, man. This is what people have been demanding for fucking years. People have been wanting more of the fucking berry lady, or the Smurf lady, or whatever the fuck. And now here it is. Here it is. You wanted this? You got it. So it's interesting that in this one, the mom is depicted as, like, overtly evil. She appears to be, you know, a demonic black figure with, like, fiery fucking Carnage hair. Carnage from Spider-Man hair. And, like, spooky Gengar eyes or whatever. But like... she eats the baby? Okay. Well, it makes sense. It is a berry. She just, like, ate off its face, I guess. It's gonna start screaming. And then the last berry baby, snap, poof. We, like, teleport in. This must be like what happened off screen in that WandaVision show, you know, the Agatha lady, you know, she's a witch. So she fed the dead baby blood to the. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. She fed the baby brother to the other berry brother. And made it inflate. That's what's happening now, I think. Okay, so this is all part of the story. I see. This is the right. Okay, this is all canon. I see. Very cool. Very cool. So, yeah, you know, that's Berry Baby 1000 here. Horrifying stuff. There is a DeviantArt as well. So she has been favoriting things as recently as December of 2022. So it stands to reason that she's pretty much still around, not really necessarily making a lot of art currently. The most recent thing was from January of 2022, so, over a year ago she made something. It wasn't really art, but it's like well, you'll see. This is her, apparently. This is Berry Baby Lady. This is, her. This lady, who this just looks like any old person you'd meet on Plenty of Fish or something. She's apparently British. She has a bio on here. There's info on it. I'm not going to show, but yeah, this is apparently her. And let me see here. You can see that there's literature. Of course, we do have some really cool fanfic about well, not fanfic, I guess, just literature. Berry Baby literature. So I think it's canon with whatever was happening in those videos. We have, here we go. Let's see. Well, we've got, okay, I don't know if I can show that. There appears to be, yeah, that's a vagina. So I can't show that, but I'll have to show around it, I guess. Here we go. So there's you'll see. There is a category here on the side of the page. This is a thing called Berry Scared the Story. And on the side down here, there's something called Juice-Filled Girls That May or May Not Burst. And one of those juice-filled girls is one of those women that has a vagina. So can't really show that. But here we are, the juicing room, Miranda announced as she rolled Berry Boy, his nickname, along the hallway. Hopefully we can get all of that juice out and put you back to normal. Berry Boy had almost been in tears all day. What do you mean by hopefully? He sobbed, a tear running down his left cheek. Oh, nothing. Don't worry, replied Miranda. Now let's just try to get you through this door. She rolled him over to the door, and after a tight squeeze, she got him in. Okay, what's gonna happen now? Berry Boy asked with a very nervous look on his face. Well, first of all, we have to get you somewhere where we can properly drain you. What made Berry Boy uncomfortable about Miranda was that she had begun to think of him less and less of a person and more of a helpless toy. All right, now I can't show the screen on this next part. Let me just more of a helpless toy. Miranda rolled him to the middle of the room and looked at his scared, helpless face. Aw, I feel so sorry for you. You deserve a hug. Please let go of me, he said, but she paid no attention. Instead, she tried her best to comfort him. Here, let me get you something to eat, she smiled and brought out a pack of blueberries. Stop making fun of me, he cried, tears welling up in his eyes. Miranda climbed on top of his belly and opened up the pack. You look adorable. Right, so this is like sexual Berry Boy play here. Let me see. So she feeds him a berry. She feeds him one berry, and he starts to he starts to zonk out here. Miranda, don't! But it was too late. His bloated, round body was getting tighter and tighter and more painful until finally a small part of his skin ripped open and blueberry juice began leaking out. It hurts. Boom, his body exploded. This Blueberry Boy somehow survived, I see. His head was fine, his shoulders were almost fine, except for the loose ripped blue skin hanging off. Almost all of his body was skinless, apart from his hands and feet, which looked as though he couldn't use them, and was pretty much just bone. So there's bone in these berry people? Alright, that's concerning. I thought they were just berries. Most of his blue body was all around the room, and Miranda was collecting it. So yeah, this is like berry eating Berry Boy, all blown up and completely helpless. Yeah, she even points out that it's sadistic, He hadn't died yet, but she was going to kill him. Do I really need to incinerate him when I can save his life? Will this affect my conscience? But what if the boss finds out? And so, you didn't die. That's what. She broke his back. Okay, so she goes on and murders Berry Boy. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. But Miranda pressed a button on the control panel, opening the door. She picked up Berry Boy and threw him in, followed by his leg. The last thing she saw of him was his teary-eyed face screaming as he was engulfed by flames, and then silence. That's better, she said to herself. Now I can continue. She poured the remnants of the bin into the furnace and walked off grinning to herself. That promotion is mine. Thank you, Waddling Doughboy, for the picture and inspiration. Oh, it's a little different from what I normally write. Yeah, it is very unusual compared to your normal content. You're right. It's very different. I guess this was posted when? This was in 2010. This is a 2010 story from Berry Lady here, so. No, this is most definitely Smurf in Hand. I'm not really super, I'm not questioning that really anymore. An odd change. So this is again about Berry Boy. This is the same Berry Boy, I think. I think this might be the same story. No, Margaret. Let me see here. So we got comments on this too. She points out at the end of this one here. Let me show. Flowers too. She's mocking Berry Boy as she's like killing him or whatever. It's always a lady because it is a lady who's doing this. But it points out here, Alex, this is the last time I write something for your guru fetish, but still enjoy. So this is I guess this is a supposedly this is written for someone else's guru fetish, but from a cursory glance it appears to be more or less the same thing, stomping Berry Boy's head and whatnot. And to think all he wanted was love. And then we've got comments down here. I'll make sure I can even show those. Interesting. Is he trying to say blueberry at the end there? And why? So, yeah. There's a part where... Oh, yeah, there's a part where he's, like, trying to say words and they, like, torture him more or something. Gurgle sound, the author says, he isn't, but now that you mention it, I can see why you'd think that. What was he trying to say then? If I remember correctly, he was just pleading for help. So somebody points out from 2016... You're fucked in the head. So far, what I've read is very disturbing, and I hope you'd never have a family and kids. Also, if anyone tries to pull some bullshit excuse like, well, this person might have mental issues and it isn't her fault, or some bullshit like it may be because they might have been abused as a child and it's not her fault. I would totally agree with you, but it is her fault. She posted it on the internet. I've also seen the YouTube videos you mentioned, and when I saw them, I was nearly sick. I think you should seek help. And her response, I consider those videos treasures, and this story nothing short of a masterpiece. So she's very proud of what she's done. She's a proud baby torturer. That's what we can glean from this. There's an ED page for Berry Boy. That's great. I didn't know that. Awesome. I love Berry Boy. Love it. Someone. Okay. Okay. So someone is informing her that the comics and cartoons board of 4chan is making fun of her, and she's saying that she's gonna sue them for copyright law or something. We'll try. This guy does this shit every night, and the mods apparently don't care. So yeah. Yeah, that's Berry Lady. Smurf Lady, whatever. You know, I don't think she can sue people for copyright. You know, when it's just, I mean, this is just stuff you have on the internet. I'm just looking at it. And I don't think you can sue people for posting your images on 4chan. But, okay. But here's noxious, can I show this? There's nothing sexy on the side. Well, that depends on your definition, I guess, but... Noxious Berry Curse. Violet, you're turning violet. You're blowing up. Stage 1, your skin begins to darken, slowly turning a deep shade of blue. You're completely blue after 1d4 plus 1 minutes. So I guess this is blueberry fetish, juicing machine fetish, stuff for D&D, I guess. If you want to be a blueberry man for D&D, you can. That's a cool thing she invented. All props to her. Gurgle sound. Really, really good stuff. So that's, that would be, I believe, Smurf in Hand, or someone very similar to Smurf in Hand. Maybe this is, you could just call this cool performance art. I don't know what you'd say this is. This is shocking art to, it's eliciting emotion. I guess it's effective art. That's always the thing. It's like, whatever you got to say about it. I mean, I guess whatever it's made to make you feel, I don't know, but it's certainly making you feel something. I'm sure. So that is that lady. Well, thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. I'm sure this one was a traumatic experience for us all, but, you stuck through, and I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Big thanks, as usual, to my $20 and up excellent friends on Patreon: Zach Carter, Stilkmeek, Rob of the East, Andy Blackout Drums, Grand Admiral Urine Fetus, Vince Bear, Holly Hentai, Soup, Allison Parker, Grayson Dowdy, Iron, Rip Rem, Osama Bon Jovi, Badger Wallace, Richard Troiano, First of Al, Wineglass Pikachu, Isabel Jensen, Sage Morningville, and my top boys Xylax and Dr. Damian Rompapas. Thank you all very, very much. This one was, what was it, like a week ago? We did the day with the 2 live clip uploads. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. It was a little shorter, but this was a long time coming, I did this stream like a month or 2 ago. We looked at some, our old friends people, and the Smurf mommy was one of them, and I was like, you know what, people have been asking to hear about, like, the further adventures of Smurf in Hand, for fucking years. So, yeah, here you go. Hopefully we didn't, belabor the point too much and, create any new complexes for people in chat, any traumatic memories, but, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Take it easy, folks. Penis. See you on the next one.